Hey everyone, welcome back to another This Week in Destiny, or TWAB. We're doing one again because there's a lot of juicy information in here, and I figured I might as well just make a quick video on it. So I hope you guys like this format of video, which by the way, I just recorded this whole video and then realized my audio wasn't even recording. So I was just talking to nothing, but we're gonna do this again. Let's get into it. This week's topics: PvP map pack launch. We've known that's coming. We have Pantheon boss profiles, Pantheon Bungie rewards, new Rahool reputation and exotic system. This is really cool. All this information is great. New changes to shaders, a PvP strike team update, super black shader, Windows 7 and 8 depreciation. Okay, yeah, so let's get started. We have the PvP map pack launch, which does launch on May 7th. So one more week, or less than that now, with just a few more days, and then we get 3 new maps added to the game finally. As a non-PvP player, I'm still excited about this because we finally have new places to play. And so starting off, we've got Eventide Labs. And so Eventide Labs is set in a long forgotten human colony research outpost on Europa that Aramis chose to use as a refueling station. So very interesting. We have a servitor here just kind of looking, chilling out. And then I really like these maps that they have. The layouts are really cool and just easy to read. And they just look cool. I like them. And they have some spawn information here too. I'm not going to go too much into this. You can read this if you want. But next we have Cirrus Plaza. Our next map takes us to Neptune. Cirrus Plaza is set in a shopping and entertainment center on Neomuna. So this is going to look really cool. I think this is going to be a nice vibe. Very symmetrical map here. So yeah, again, they share more spawn information down here, so read that if you want. Then we have Dissonance. So we're finally getting a map that takes place on the pyramid ship. We've known about all these maps, but it's just nice to see these images here. I think this map is just going to be beautiful. Hopefully it's good, because I know Disjunction, a lot of people hate that pyramid theme map. I don't know, the map kind of looks cool. I guess we'll have to wait and see here, but yeah, I mean, I think these 3 maps are a great addition to the game. Let me know if you guys are excited about these. What do you guys think? And then as we wrap up the Crucible stuff, at least for this part, again, they arrive on May 7th, but they have this new mode called New Territory. And what this is it's just a 3v3 playlist that only contains these 3 new maps. So that'll be kind of nice if you want to jump in and only experience the new stuff. There's also an emblem that you can get called Staycation, which is this one right here. All it says is you have to interact and engage with a playlist. So I'm assuming it's like play 10 matches in this playlist and you get the emblem or something, but it's only available until the final shape releases. So the New Territory playlist is going away with the final shape. And don't worry guys, the new 3 maps will be available in every other playlist. It's just if you only want to play the new stuff, go to the New Territory playlist. And then we have a deep dive on the Pantheon bosses here. So if you haven't seen or experienced Pantheon yet, I have a video walkthrough of it. I'll go ahead and card it here so you can check it out if you want to. I don't dive into detailed mechanics, but I do go over all the changes and the strategies that my team used. If you want to see detailed raid guides, I have those. So I have a raids playlist. Maybe I can include that in the video as well. But yeah, we got Gogoth. I won't dive too much into this, but there are some interesting little tidbits that I found kind of funny here, or interesting at least. So you obviously have, for each section, it goes over the hazards, the changes, just kind of bullet points out what's different in here. But I also like how they said this here. It's like kind of like, oh, that's kind of cute, where is it? Gogoth was fond of flower petals. You're like, that's so nice. And then the next sentence: daughters of Savathun would send warriors with petals stuffed beneath their chitin as deathly delights for the ogre. So he would just straight up eat those hive with the flower petals stuffed in the chitin. Hive do what they do. But next we've got the caretaker here. Nothing super interesting here. We just have the hazards and everything. It said that there was some discrepancies with the amount of worm spawn that were there, so I think that might be in the lore somewhere. This is what I found the most interesting though, is with Atrax. It says at least 2 of the initial 6 fire team members that destroyed Atrax 1 believe they destroyed a clone and that the real Atrax 1 still lives. This is under investigation. Guys, let me know if this has been in the lore for like the last 4 years, because I've had no idea. I thought Atrax 1 was straight up dead. But if Atrax is still alive, maybe it'll pull a 10x and just resurrect a million times. Who knows? But then we have Zorark, however you say that name, Explicator of Planets. Nothing super interesting here, I don't think. Zorark's personal logs have been decoded. It seems that whatever their official goal was, they were personally cataloging worlds that had once been a part of the Cabal Empire but were no more. So yeah, kind of some cool lore stuff there. It gives you a little bit more insight on each encounter. And remember, guys, we are getting one new encounter every single week for the next 4 weeks. So there will be a total of 8 encounters. So we'll probably get some lore on the other raid boss fights as well. And then we have the Pantheon Bungie rewards. We have the Godslayer title to go for that I've been talking about on each video. I love this title, and I'm probably never going to unequip it because first off, it's going to be very difficult to get. I don't think people realize how crazy hard week 4 of the Pantheon is going to be with 8 raid bosses that are all plus 20 power to you. It's going to be very challenging. So getting Godslayer is going to be crazy, and then you can get this ring as well, I believe, if you get the title. So kind of cool. Let me know if you guys are actually going for the Godslayer title. And then here's where we get the first like big change coming to the game. This is Rahool's upgrades. I mean, it's kind of a big change, but Rahool is finally getting that vendor 3.0 system that all of the other vendors have gotten over the last couple of years, where they now have a reputation track. So the Cryptarch is now set for us. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Cryptarch with our engrams, obviously exotics, prime engrams, decode them to get reputation. But what he'll also do is once you get them to max, Rahool will allow you into an elite club, giving you access to a new tier of focusing. So pretty cool. And then what it says here is once you become one of Rahool's engram insiders, so he was very proud of the name, be nice to him, you will be able to purchase any piece of exotic armor for any character on your account for 1 exotic engram and 1 exotic cipher, in addition to the previous focusing options. So this is like a tier 3 of focusing. Because this is tied to Rahool's new reputation track, there is no weekly limit to using this tier of focusing. As long as you still have the exotic ciphers and engrams, you can keep rolling armor. So this is great. And why they're doing this is because newer players come into the game and they're told, hey, make these builds. This is how you get good at the game. Well, how do you get those good builds going? You got to have an exotic as the backbone of that build. And then how do you do that? You have to go into legend or master lost sectors solo and farm them over and over and over again for a chance to get the exotic that you want. So you're doing end game content without end game level gear, and it does not make a lot of sense. So what's happening now is, don't worry if you are an exotic or a lost sector farmer, you can still do that. But what's happening instead is now you're getting an exotic engram drop instead of just a straight up exotic drop. So hopefully you guys like that change. I think that's kind of a cool thing. It's always nice just to have another piece of reputation that you can unlock and get some more rewards for. So yeah, that's that. And then I think this is my favorite part of the TWID this week is the shader icon revamp. What do you guys think of this? And it might make more sense when I explain it, because when I first saw this, I was like, ugh, like, what are all these colors? But once I heard them break it down, I was like, okay, I can get on board with this. So let's take a look at this as an example. We have Gambit Jadestone. This is how it currently looks. It's got 4 colors on it. But what they say is that each shader actually has 6 colors, which is why sometimes you'll put a shader on like this and then it'll have like hot pink everywhere. And you're like, dude, there's no hot pink in this shader. Well, what they're doing is they're changing it to this. So this now has 6 colors. And so it says, to help address these issues, we made updates to the shader icon design that includes all 6 colors to that shader. We're also changing the design in a way that makes primary colors appear to take more space than the secondary colors for a more accurate representation with most gear items. So if I take a look at this shader here, I can expect to see kind of like a leathery green texture, and then more of a metallic black, a really dark, 2 dark metallic greens. Actually, that's like a dark leather green, and then another green color here, a black color, and then the glow is the 7th color. So if it does have a glow, you're going to be able to easily visually see that. So let's go back up here and see if any other ones. So this one looks like it has a glow. This one has a glow. That one doesn't look like it has a glow right there. So see how it's kind of flat. Maybe I'm reading that right. Maybe I'm not, but it appears that this outside color is signifying a glow. You guys let me know if I'm wrong or not, but that's how I'm reading it. All right. So next we're going to move on to the PvP Strike Team update. And you guys know I'm not really a PvP guy. I'll get my Iron Lord title every season, but that's about it. So I don't have too strong of opinions here, but I do want to know your thoughts, if this is a good or a bad thing. I will summarize this. There are a lot of words on screen that you can see, but what they're breaking down is special ammo. That's always been a pain point in PvP. Even I know that as a non-PvP player. They go over the 3 systems that they've set in place or that they've tried. So they have the respawn system where every time you respawn, you die. It doesn't matter. You always come back to life with 2 kills worth of special ammo. The next one is the meter system, which we've tried recently. This one is actually a bar on the side of your screen that will fill up as you get kills or do damage. Just over time it refills, and you will get special ammo that way as almost a reward. The drawback here is that it just is way too easy for good players to get special ammo, so they can just kind of infinitely get that special ammo, and bad players just get stomped on because they can never get special ammo. They can't earn that special ammo bar progress fast enough. So then we have the crate system, very popular in Destiny 1, obviously, and that was literally what it sounds like. It's just you go up to the special ammo crate, you get special ammo. That's it. It just spawns in a little bit more frequently than heavy ammo crates do. So they go into some detailed metrics over how often certain special ammo weapons are getting kills here, but we're not going to dive into that here. What we are going to go into is the solution that it sounds like they're going with, which they are calling the 1-1-1 system. So it's a blend of everything, essentially. Players will respawn each life with 1 kill's worth of special ammo for their chosen weapon. That's good. Next one, all primary ammo weapon final blows will drop a personal ammo brick that will awards 1 kill's worth of special ammo, so that's 1-1. And then crates will continue to exist, but their icon visibility and range on the HUD has been decreased, and they will only provide a single kill's worth of special ammo when opened. So again, I don't have super strong opinions here. Let me know if I got anything wrong or what you guys think about that here. So finally, we're on the super black section. If you guys haven't gotten the super black shader, it's going away with the final shape, so just go out and get it. It's really not difficult. Farm through achieve for a little bit. It's just 12 weapon quests that you have to get done. It's literally just getting kills with weapons. Not bad. And then of course you have to rank up shacks to max, but that just comes with time. It's not difficult at all. And if you didn't know, guys, I will put a link to my tweet in the description. I'm actually giving away 5 emblems. So I have the Draconis Tetrachroma emblem. It's a beautiful emblem. I'll try and show it on screen here so you can see it, but there aren't that many people that have put in submissions. So if you want to go over to my Twitter, reply to my tweet with your best super black shader fashion. It doesn't matter if you want to take a picture with your phone or you want to take a screenshot. I think screenshots do better, and every platform has the ability to do a screenshot, so you might as well just try that. You don't have to follow me, but of course you're welcome to. I'm not going to make you follow me if you don't want to, though. If you just want that shader, or if you just want that emblem, go ahead and put in an entry for a chance to do that. And then finally, we've got the player support report here. Nothing super interesting here, so we're not even going to cover it. But guys, that is it for This Week in Destiny. Let me know if you guys like this format again, or what you thought of the This Week in Destiny. Curious to know. We have some big changes coming, but again, just a reminder, I do stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 6:30 to 10:30 Central Time. I would love to see you there, even if you just stop by to say hi for a second. Streaming is so much fun, and I've had a really good time meeting all of you guys in more of a live setting. So definitely come check it out. But guys, I will see you in the Discord, the next video, or the next live stream. Love you guys. Bye.